The highly redacted Epstein files were released. When the Epstein files were finally released, many people expected answers. They expected clarity. They expected names. They expected accountability. Instead, what they got was silence wrapped in black ink. Page after page, line after line, redacted. Not just details, not just addresses, but entire stories erased. And the question everyone began asking was simple. What are they hiding? And who are they protecting? Who was Epstein? Jeffrey Epstein was a wealthy financier, but money wasn't his real power. His real power was access. Access to politicians, business moguls, celebrities, royalty. For years, Epstein moved freely in elite circles, hosting powerful figures at his private homes and on his private island. In 2019, that illusion collapsed. Epstein was arrested and charged with federal sex trafficking crimes involving minors. The case shocked the world. But before Epstein could face trial, before he could testify, before he could name names, he was found dead in his jail cell. The official ruling was suicide, but public trust in that explanation never fully existed. What are the Epstein files? The Epstein files are a collection of legal documents tied to Epstein and his network. They include court filings, depositions, witness testimonies, flight logs, emails. Many of these documents were connected to civil lawsuits, including those involving Epstein's longtime associate, Ghislaine Maxwell. For years, these files remained sealed or partially hidden. The public demanded transparency. Victims demanded justice. And eventually, the files were released. But what was revealed felt incomplete. The redactions. The moment people opened the documents, something became clear. Large portions were blacked out. Entire paragraphs vanished. Names erased. Conversations cut short. In some files, more than half the page was redacted. And not randomly, patterns appeared. Some names showed up on one page, only to disappear on another. Key interactions were mentioned, but never explained. Officials said the redactions were necessary to protect privacy, avoid defamation, and safeguard individuals who were not formally charged. But critics pushed back. Because these weren't ordinary people. These were individuals connected to power. Public reaction. Public reaction was immediate and intense. Across social media, people asked the same question. If Epstein is dead, and Maxwell is already convicted, why is so much still secret? Legal analysts questioned why information discussed in open court would still need heavy censorship. Journalists noted inconsistencies. Advocates for victims argued that redactions delay accountability. The phrase elite protection began trending. So did another phrase, justice delayed. Is justice denied? What the files do reveal, despite the black ink, the files still reveal disturbing truths. They confirm that Epstein operated a wide-reaching network. They confirm that multiple victims described similar patterns of abuse. They confirm that Epstein was not acting alone. Travel logs show repeated flights involving influential individuals. Testimonies describe environments where power dynamics silenced victims. But crucial links remain hidden. And those missing links matter, because they could explain how Epstein avoided consequences for so long. Why redactions matter? Redactions aren't just about privacy. They shape narratives. They decide what the public can know and what it can't. When too much is hidden, trust erodes. People begin to believe that justice depends on status, that accountability stops at wealth, that some truths are considered too dangerous to release, and that belief is powerful. Because once trust is broken, it's almost impossible to rebuild. Bigger implications. The Epstein case isn't just about one man. It's about systems. Systems that failed to protect victims. Systems that allowed influence to override accountability. Systems that still struggle with transparency. The redacted files didn't end the story. They restarted it. They reminded the world that unanswered questions still exist. And that silence, sometimes, speaks louder than words. The Epstein files were released. But the truth? It wasn't fully revealed. And until those blacked out lines are uncovered, until transparency replaces secrecy,